As it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Carolina Panthers.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift. 75 yards. And the Eagles will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
3rd and 4.
10 cycles. Right, right. Hut, hut.
Here is Young. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They've strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Boy, you go 3 and out on your first drive, and that's not the way you want to start this drive either. Doesn't seem like they're really into it just yet.
No, first 4 plays, you don't want to call it a disaster, but not looking very sharp. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing, Young. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Drill 52. Slide through. Ready?
3rd and long for Young. Under pressure, they got him again. Nolan Smith, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. They work now on 2nd and 9. They go play action with Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man is Higgins. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. fielded just inside the 30. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Young will set to throw.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Young on 3rd down. In trouble, and he's taken down.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Eagles 7, Panthers nothing.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Now they'll change things up. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 3rd and 7. Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he's brought down.
92 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
Now back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ready.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Steel, black. Ready.
Young to throw it.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Here we go.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield.
Now a diving 15 shy of the 10. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Right back to Hubbard. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
2 yards is the pickup, and the Panthers are set up now with a 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
22 middle.
Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark taking it in. And the Panthers are back within a score. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Hurts going to move him around. On second down, Swift.
And bulldozing his way through. Breaks the tackle, now an alley.
114 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
And that's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Fight, 97. Ultra. Ultra. Ready?
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
There he goes, left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Young to throw it.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Set. Ready. Trouble. 38. Ready.
To throw, Young. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
560. 43 rail. Ready.
A give running right. It's Hubbard.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Higgins goes in motion right.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Able to fight through one tackle. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
123 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Hurts going to keep it running right.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They'll look to throw here.
That is caught.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
On the option to give to Swift here.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Now Hurts changing up the play. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Now 3rd down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Now he's loose again. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a 1st down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. Set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Young now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Young now from the 50. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he's got this down to the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, it's Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and... Oh, Young loses it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Swift going to try up the middle, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Eagles continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Panthers 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here is Young. The open man is Shark. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers get a bit closer. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
195 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
But 1st down, Hurts.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
A handoff, Swift running to the left.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. He was close to floating with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to let this slip away.
And they're going to speed things up here.
First down, Philadelphia.
63.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll drop this one off to Swift.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to the running game with Swift.
Sheds off the tackle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
A pitch out to Swift here.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On the set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Young will set to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw. And they're under 200 yards passing for the game. So they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else can go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
That throw by Young incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Young on 3rd down. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 23.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Young's throw taken in by Chark. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Here we go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Young to throw it. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown. Chuba Hubbard. 36 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. He's still on his feet. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now they'll shift things around. Trying to take this home, they'll run. How about this defense for a 3rd straight play? He's going nowhere. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Now Young. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Ready?
Young to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will get out of bounds to stop the clock. So a nice pickup there all the way up past the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Young. pass complete. This is Sims.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Getting into the playoffs is one.